How's it, everybody? I know it's the first time that you're seeing me today. I've been asked by the guys from the digital space ZA that I kind of host you today. I know it's always in the back end of the scenes where you don't really see like someone, but yeah, basically real hard work happening here, and there's always someone behind the content that you're seeing. So yeah, today I'm heading to a kingdom. Not one of kings, however, one of plants. It's small, but mostly packed with kingdom of the earth. And yeah, so I have like 26 kilometers to get to where I want to be, which will actually be Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. So yeah, I'm gonna head off there right now. See you later. So guys, we are at Kirstenbosch, currently at the Botanical Gardens, and we are hunting for the most famous Fynbos. So as we know, Fynbos is most famous, especially in South Africa. So yeah, let's check out this place. Breathtaking views. I need to show you guys this. So I guess let's just see. I'll chat to you guys. Now let's just together hunt for the famous Fynbos. So we'll be going around checking at various plants. Not that I'm a specialist, but we'll ask our AI companion to help us wherever we can't, to explain, type of plants that are around, and hopefully they'll also assist you as well. Okay, hopefully it will be able to, okay, it seems like. Hey Gemini, can you please just shorten this response and just make it into 2 or 3 sentences? We'll be listening.
Diaschia integerrima, or twin spur, is a hardy perennial native to the mountainous regions of South Africa, belonging to the Scrophulariaceae family. It is prized for its abundant and long-lasting display of small, usually pink, flowers that bloom continuously from spring to fall. This plant is easily identified by the unique pair of spurs found on the back of each bloom, and it is a popular choice for rock gardens and containers due to its drought tolerance and preference for full sun and well-drained soil.
Okay, that seems like a mouthful, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of plants here. It's just like these small stuff. Let's just move and check out. It's not like we'll be able to go on all of them, but we just want to check out the whole scene and maybe some interesting ones. But basically this is where the Fynbos of South Africa is, which is kind of like our plants in South Africa, where they're all just conserved in one place. We'll also be tracking some steps, just as a payment to ourselves. There's a nice, and it's like a water flowing thing with some ducks. Some benches over here, all just in memory of different people. Seems like this is what do you call it, a blueberry bush. Just to give you a full view of this bush specifically, and then we can always ask our friend Mr. AI to help us. Okay, it seems like we have something. Let's just ask.
The plant in your second photo is Diospyros glabra, commonly known as the Fynbos star apple or blueberry bush, Boomslang 1. This species is a South African endemic from the Cape Provinces and is found in various Fynbos habitats on sandy flats and mountain slopes. 2.
That's Fynbos.
It is typically an evergreen shrub or small tree which can reach up to 5 meters in height with leathery, glossy dark green leaves. 3. The plant produces small, cream-colored, bell-shaped flowers.
Okay. This tree also looks quite interesting. Let's see if we see its name. Doesn't seem like it. Or maybe, yeah, I think it was just that bush, but there's more here. Not much happening. Okay, there we go, King Protea, and this is South Africa's main plant. I think this is, you know, what we would be coming to check out, which is basically our national plant, the King Protea. Let's see, Mr. Wow, that was just lucky. Mr. AI, tell us more about it.
The King Protea, Protea cineroides, is the official national flower of South Africa and is the most distinctive member of its genus, known for having the largest flower head. It is an evergreen woody shrub that typically reaches about 1 meter in height, with thick stems and large, glossy, dark green leaves. The impressive flower is actually a composite flower head, or inflorescence, with a central cluster of flowers surrounded by large, stiff, colourful bracts that can range from a creamy white to deep crimson. Native to the Fynbos region of the Western and Eastern Cape, the King Protea is remarkably hardy and has adapted to survive harsh conditions like wildfires, as it can re-sprout from a thick underground stem called a lignotuber. Due to its spectacular size and long vase life, it is highly valued globally as a fresh or dried cut flower.
Okay, that was comprehensive. Seems like there's another interesting one there. Let me just go around. Sure. Now that we found our King Protea, I think let's just see what else is here. Nice mountains in front of me. Here's the family of ducks. Cute. Here's a tree. Maybe let's check it out with our friend Mr. AI. Please give us a short paragraph or two about this tree, please, Mr. AI.
It seems you are interested in a short description of the plants in your images, but your request ended with Blizzard AI, which is unclear. I will assume you want a brief paragraph about the 3 additional plants you have now shown, which are...
Okay, I think there's okay, I just want a short description on the picture that I just shared right now, please. You need to keep trying.
The picture you shared just now shows a plant tag attached to the bark of a tree. The tag identifies the tree as Quercus robur, commonly known as the European oak. This large, long-lived deciduous tree belongs to the Fynbos family and is native to Europe.
Okay, I guess that's all about this tree, because I just saw this tree and I was quite interested. There's another big one, but I don't see any tag on this one. It's fine. We were walking down straight. You know, you get quite disturbed when you're walking here. There's some cool stuff over here. Quite interesting art. If you look at it in another way, you wouldn't say like from behind. It's cool art. Just everything I'm seeing right now, you guys are also seeing. Okay, dead end. We don't want to push it. Seems like there's a path to walk. Should we try? I guess when you come to these places, you just have to trust the place. Beautiful. And more art. Nice mountain view. Who's this? Looks like Goku. Or Vegeta. Okay, here's another one. Quite interesting. African looking thing. Also art. There's an eye. Huh? This is like a boardwalk. Just exploring. There's still the bottom part that we need to have a look at. We got distracted, then we went up, but I guess that's what you do when you come to these places after you found your objective, which was the King Protea. There's like cotton looking things here. Sounds of frogs. Morning. Okay, this is the boardwalk, the Flay boardwalk. So we came from the other side. More plants. There's one there. If you look at this one, also looks like a Protea thing, but not. Let's just ask our friend Mr. AI. Also for this one, please.
The last picture you shared displays a plant tag for Leucospermum cordifolium, yellow bird. This plant is an attractive, rounded, and spreading evergreen shrub in the Proteaceae, Protea family. Its common names include pincushion and speldecussing, in Afrikaans, named for its distinctive appearance and flowers. It is a cultivar of the nodding pincushion with bright, dome-shaped yellow flower heads. The flowers resemble pincushions because of the stiff, prominent styles, part of the flower, that stick out horizontally. Size and growth. The shrub typically grows to about 1.2 to 1.5 meters, 4 to 5 feet, high with a wide spread of 1.8 to 2.4 meters, 6 to 8 feet. Ecology and uses. It is native to the Fynbos region of South Africa and thrives in acidic, well-drained, nutrient-poor soil. The nectar-rich flowers attract birds and bees and are highly prized as long-lasting cut flowers for arrangements.
There we go. Some of these words, you know, we use English here. They do sound like another foreign language when you read the names. This is a beautiful view here. So we kind of like high up. We still need to go down and still tracking our walks while also just discovering beautiful Fynbos. Not just, you know, beautiful, but everything. Vintage looking place. looks like a fruit. Seems like it also has a name. Let's just see what it is. We'll ask Mr. AI to tell us. And this one too, please.
The last picture you shared displays a plant tag for Encephalatos altensteini. This plant is commonly known as the Eastern Cape cycad or prickly cycad, and is an impressive, long-lived, palm-like plant native to South Africa. Classification and status. It belongs to the family Zamiaceae and is currently listed as vulnerable due to habitat destruction and illegal removal by collectors. Appearance. It is a slow-growing evergreen species that can develop a stout, erect, and sometimes unbranched trunk up to 7 meters, 23 feet, tall. The crown is topped with long, glossy, light green evergreen leaves that can reach up to 3 meters, 9.8 feet in length. Habitat. It is indigenous to the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal provinces of South Africa. It naturally occurs in various habitats, including coastal bush, open shrubland, steep rocky slopes, and eastern valley bushveld. Cultivation. It is one of the most common sea cycads in cultivation due to its ease of growth and adaptability. It thrives in well-drained, sandy or loamy soil and can tolerate full sun or light shade.
Okay, here's another one. Also this one, but a bit shorter than the previous one in terms of description.
The image you just shared displays a plant tag for Galpinia transvalica. This small to medium-sized indigenous African tree is commonly known as the Transvaal privet or wild pride of India. Key features. It is an evergreen decorative tree with dark, glossy, wavy-edged leaves. Color change. A key ornamental feature is the beautiful coppery red color of the new spring foliage, contrasting with the dark green of mature leaves. Flowers. It produces dense sprays of small white flowers in the summer months, December to April, which are attractive to insects and butterflies. Habitat and use. It naturally grows in woodland, thickets, and bushveld areas of southern Africa. It is fairly hardy, drought-resistant, and can be pruned into an attractive hedge or grown as a bonsai specimen.
Cool. Okay, so now we're back like where we entered, which is the highest point, and then we went around, but we didn't end up going, you know, right down to the end. So I think now let's just act like, you know, we just entered, and we'll just go around and then down, because I think at least we've done much of the map. If you look at the map, the Boomslang tree canopy walkway. fragrance garden. Okay, I guess this is where you find all the things that are smelling. Seems like we ended up going up again. We'll come down. We just saw something. There's a trail. Obviously not much will be happening here. Let's just check it out and then we'll come back out. Okay, let's go back to the plant. Seems like there's a... Let's see what this is. Trees of stone. It's another where all the Fynboses are. All the different Fynbos. here's another. This is a famous African one. Imbepo. Let's hear what Mr. AI would say about this one. I know it's famous African. You can smell the aroma. Also for this one, please.
I encountered an error doing what you asked. Could you try again?
Tell me more about this plant, please.
The plant shown is Helichrysum odoratissimum var. Odoratissimum. It is a culturally and medicinally significant plant in southern Africa, belonging to the Asteraceae, daisy family. Common names. It is widely known as Mfefefo, Xhosa Zulu, Kuigud, Afrikaans, and African sage. Characteristics. It is a strongly aromatic, branched perennial herb with small, often silvery leaves and small yellow flower heads. The species name Odoratissimum refers to its strong, sweet smell. Traditional uses. Medicinal. The leaves are famously used as a dressing on wounds and burns to prevent infection and aid healing due to their antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. It is also used for respiratory issues like coughs and colds. Ritual/spiritual. It is widely burned as incense to invoke the goodwill of the ancestors, for cleansing rituals and to clear stagnant energy. The smoke is also considered sedative and helpful for insomnia. Other uses. Its strong aroma makes it useful as an insect repellent, and it was historically used as aromatic stuffing for mattresses, giving rise to the name Kuigud.
Interesting take. Please tell us more about this plant as well.
The plant in the image is Cotyledon orbiculata shireen, commonly known as a type of placky or pig's ear. Here is more information about the species and its traditional uses, which apply to this cultivar. Classification and appearance. Scientific name, Cotyledon orbiculata shireen. Family, Crassulaceae, stonecrop or crassula family. Common names, pig's ear, engri, placky, afril, infiwula, ko, ceridile, sotswa. Characteristics. It is a succulent shrublet native to South Africa, which can grow up to 1 meter in height. It has thick, fleshy, grey-green leaves, which often have a red margin. The leaves are quite variable in shape, but are often described as oval or pig's ear-shaped. Flowers. The plant produces bell-shaped, tubular flowers that hang in clusters, typically appearing in winter. The flowers can be red-orange, salmon orange, or yellow. Traditional medicinal uses of C. orbiculata. The plant is well known in South African traditional medicine. Skin ailments. A warmed leaf is traditionally used as a drawing poultice for boils, abscesses, and other accessible inflammations. The fleshy part of the leaf is applied to corns and warts to soften and remove the hard tissue. The leaf juice has been used as a lotion for acne and to treat skin rashes and eruptions, pain/inflammation. The warmed leaf juice may be used as drops for earache or applied locally to a painful toothache. Other internal uses. The fresh leaf juice has been used orally to treat epilepsy. A single leaf can be eaten as a vermifuge to expel intestinal worms. A leaf decoction has been used as an enema for syphilis. Toxicity warning. The leaves of Cotyledon orbiculata contain a biphanolide called cotyledon toxin, which is toxic to livestock like sheep, goats, horses and cattle, causing a condition known as cotyledonosis.
Quite in depth. Let's check out this one. give us a short description about this one, just 2 paragraphs.
The plant shown in the image is Crinum macawanii, commonly known as the river lily. This is a beautiful, large, deciduous bulbous plant belonging to the Amaryllidaceae, amaryllis and daffodil family. It is native to a wide range of habitats across Africa, including grasslands, savannas, and particularly moist areas like the edges of rivers and vlays. The plant is known for its long, strap-like, sometimes bluish-green leaves with wavy margins, growing from a large bulb. In early summer, it produces spectacular, large, sweetly scented, trumpet-shaped flowers in umbels, which are typically white with a prominent deep pink central stripe. In traditional medicine throughout southern Africa, the bulbs and leaves of Crinum macawanii have been used to treat a variety of ailments. Uses include treating kidney and bladder infections, backache, and chronic diseases like tuberculosis. The plant is particularly noted for its use in treating skin problems such as itchy rashes, sores, boils, and acne. However, all parts of the plant, especially the bulbs, contain highly toxic alkaloids. These compounds, which include lycorine and quinine, are highly poisonous, and the plant should be used with extreme caution.
Cool, let's just get the last one on these African ones and then we'll move on. Please tell me more about this one as well.
No content found. No content found. The plant in the image is Hypoxis villosa, which is commonly known as Inongwe, Xhosa/Zulu name, or the golden winter star. It is a tuberous perennial that belongs to the Hypoxidaceae family and is easily recognized by its hairy, strap-like leaves arranged in 3 ranks and its bright yellow star-shaped flowers. Like other species in the genus Hypoxis, it has a long history in traditional African medicine, with its fleshy corm containing medicinal compounds. Traditional uses of H. villosa, as indicated on the label, include being used as a general tonic for physical weakness and as a purgative. While the corms of Hypoxis species in general are a source of pharmaceutical interest due to compounds like hypoxicide and ruperol, which have been studied for anti-inflammatory and immune modulatory properties, this particular species, H. villosa, is one of those that is also mentioned to contain toxic substances in its raw form. The entire genus is a valuable part of African traditional medicine for treating numerous ailments, but the popular demand for corms, rootstocks of these species for remedies, has put pressure on wild populations, including related species like H. villosa.
Cool. Another interesting one. I guess many people need to know about this one. Please tell us more about this one in 2 paragraphs.
The images you provided show plant labels for 9 different species, and I will focus on providing more information about each one. 1. Encephalatos altensteinii, Eastern Cape cycad. This is a species.
Just provide for the recent picture.
The picture displays a plant label for Isibaha, which is the Zulu name for the tree with the botanical name Warburgia salutaris. Warburgia salutaris, pepperbark tree / Isibaha, Paragraph 1. Description and traditional uses. Warburgia salutaris, a tree in the Canalaceae, wild cinnamon family, is commonly known as the pepperbark tree due to the cinnamon-like smell and pungent peppery taste of its bark and leaves. It is one of the most highly valued medicinal plants in southern Africa, so much so that its specific name, salutaris, means health-giving or wholesome. The label itself lists many of its traditional applications, which include the treatment of sinusitis, oral thrush, common colds, coughs, bronchitis, flu, fever, and venereal diseases. Across its range, the inner bark, and sometimes the leaves and roots, is used to prepare remedies for a wide array of ailments such as malaria, stomach ulcers, headaches, chest complaints, and abdominal pains, often due to the active drymain sesquiterpenoids it contains, which exhibit antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. Paragraph 2. Conservation status and threats. Despite its importance, the images you provided show...
I think that's enough. Let's just understand this one. Please tell us more about this label in less than 50 words.
The image shows the label for Kaya anthotheca, commonly known as red mahogany. It belongs to the Meliaceae mahogany family. It is a large, straight-trunked tree valued for its timber.
Okay, cool. Banana tree. There we go, African banana. Okay, I'm back. I've been here. I haven't forgotten about you guys. I'm just going up the hill. This is the tip. Isn't it breathtaking? I think now let's head back. There's still more plants, but I mean, it'll be the whole day. Everywhere there's plants. In fact, there's another Protea here. Let's just see what's going on. This is the view of the city. Just need to go back. Hopefully this pathway turns around somewhere. But guys, this place is huge. It's huge. Very, very huge. Yeah, that's the beautiful view of the city. Again, once we get this view, then we can literally walk back. Sure, more beautiful plants. Okay, that's the city. Back of Table Mountain. Whole back of Table Mountain. There's no other view. Some plants. Nice nature in here. And obviously, nice workout as well. Beautiful. Imagine the pollination that happens here. Okay, let's walk back, guys. Wow.
Side on the Table Mountain. Don't go any further. I'll get the group in the background.
Okay, now let's go back. Okay, it's like a maze. What's nice is that you have these walk pathways here, the wooden ones. Because I mean, you would be just walking in a forest, not knowing where to go, which is the case now. But for following these wooden tracks actually helps. There, I think we see the main road. Okay, I think we hit the main road. Let's get going. There we go, there's some light at the end of the forest. Okay, back to life. Now we're finding our way to the entrance / exit. Hopefully you enjoyed, guys. There'll be more of this. I mean, there has been, in terms of seeing me and just all walking together. I guess you enjoyed that. I also enjoyed it, and great cardio as well. Cool. So right now we are at the gate and it seems like it's getting packed. I think it was a good thing we came earlier. That's how it is at the gate. Let's just go out. That's how it's looking now. We've done our part for the day. So yeah, let's head off. Just look at the view right behind us. That's the place. We just came out. Car park. Cool. Cheers guys, I'll see you next time in another video. Hopefully you stay tuned. Yeah, especially now that it's summer. Guess we'll be out more often. See you next time. Cheers.